here's where I'm at in life. I have a hemorrhoid older than James. Yeah. Right, ladies and gentlemen, kindly give it up for our next act. It's Mr. Adam Morrison-Jones!
You know you're in a classy venue when even the bingo is cash only. I like that they've got loads of 60s events, 60s weekenders, don't be fooled people. That's the only way they do it so they don't have to put any decorations up. It's good, this is good. Anyone else skint? Yeah. Give me a scream if you're really skint. I've had enough of being skint, so I'm transitioning into middle class! Yay! Love it. I've just noticed you, fella. You look like an evolved version of me. We look like Pokemon, and we've got to your level, like. Mate, can you just come up here? Give a round of applause. Come on, mate. He does. He does. Come and sit. What's your name? Give Bill a round of applause. No, we don't. Bill looks like he's going to kick the shit out of me. Bill, if I found you in bed with my missus, I'd tuck you in. Take a seat. Give it up for Bill. One of the things that happens when you evolve... Sorry, guys, I had to get you up for that. There we go. There we go. And you look a bit like Colonel Sanders. It's really good. I love the peace sign as well. That's finger licking good. One of the things that happens is your life change. Give me a scream if you are middle class. Why did you put your hands down? Did you stop her then? We made it! No, we haven't. One of the things that happens is you have to change your holiday. Now, I started out in a place called... She's gone! I started out in a place called Pontins Canberra Sands. You know, you all went, didn't you? Your parents used to take you on weekend breaks. That was a bus ride away. First day I got there, it was weird. People didn't come with suitcases. Bags for life. And those bags had seen some shit. You know the type of bags for life I'm looking at? The ones that should be taken back years ago. And my boss said, Adam, good news and bad news. Great news is you're going to be hosting the 90s Weekender. Bad news is your chalet is haunted. He said, what self-respecting ghost is haunting a chalet in Pontins Canberra Sands? All the places that ghost can haunt. What do you want? I want average entertainment. I phoned me Nan, because she's closer to God. And I said, Nan! My chalet's being haunted by a ghost. Yes! That's the line we wanted! Oh, I'll be honest. This has been beautiful, thank you. I didn't know, you sounded like a crane was going on.
Oh, fuck off.
You can cut some more stuff. So, I phoned me Nan, and she said, boy, what you need is a Luigi board. I had to get rid of it, not play fucking Mario Kart with it. The other thing is I hosted the 90s Weekender and thought we were going to have some big acts. I thought we were going to get Blur, Oasis. No. We had a tribute to Steps called Stairs. Awful they were. That was the real tragedy. And I remember my boss saying, can you bring on the headline act? And I said, of course I can. I'm not going to let you down. And I stood at the side of the stage. There was 2,000 people in the room in Pontins Canberra Sands. They were screaming. They were going wild. They're all on 950 holidays. They were having the top of their life. And he said, can you bring on the headline act? He said, yeah. He gave me a piece of paper. I didn't look at it and I ran on. I went, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the one, the only 9/11! It was 911. No one had told me. Till that moment, stone dead. Someone really loving 9/11. I've got some vocal zones and some Vicks inhalers. Are you okay? I'm genuinely worried. It was great though. I used to be the Robbie Williams tribute. A few of you finding that hard to believe. I was stopped the other day and someone said, I know you. It's like, do you recognise me from like TikTok, Instagram, or doing this for 20 years? He said, no, you were Young Butcher of the Year 2012. I wasn't. But you all believe that. Because I have the face of a butcher. A few of you don't even know what Young Butcher of the Year 2012 is. But you know it was me who won. Even though I didn't. It was like, he was the runner-up. That's how we met. Two young butchers with a dream. The other thing that happened on that time as well is the other day I went to see Six, a musical about Henry VIII's 6 wives. Has anyone seen it? It's alright if you like a musical. If you don't, then why would you fucking go? And they're dancing away and there's a bloke in the audience staring at me for the whole of it. Now, what's your problem? What's your problem? And you know, but at the end he pulls me aside and went, I want to work with you! I've had enough of this! I thought you were Henry VIII and you were going to sing a song! You don't want that, do you? Two things happen when you're middle class as well. What I've been getting into is I bought a bigger TV. I bought a 65-inch television, people. It's too big, I'll get migraines, but we've got one! And it's in the living room, right? And I'll watch it with my nan because I spend a bit of time with her at the moment because she's getting very, very old. And she's got a big house, and on the market, I won't have to do this shit, I won't be back in Folkestone. And we're watching the telly on the big screen, and there's two of my favourite things on there. My favourite show is a TV channel called Fireplace TV. Anyone seen this? Yes. Oh, 3 hours. Here's a look. They set it on fire. That's 3 hours of television. With adverts. Imagine the ambience. We're all relaxing. Links Africa, what? It's done so well. There's a Fireplace TV +1. When you miss the initial log, maybe you've gone out and thought that was quite a nice oak log. We best record this for later. It's still burning. Favourite channel is one called Bar TV. Now Bar TV is one of the best things. It's all this show called Bar Rescue, and every single one they do Bar Rescue. If you haven't seen it, it's an American show which is basically Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares, but in bars in America. Guys go in and go, this is terrible, this is crap. They're going to do a UK version called Pub Rescue with Greg Wallace. Now, it's not going to work, is it? Could you imagine that? This pub's awful! The beer's warm, there's no atmosphere, there's no music! Of course it is! It's a fucking Wetherspoons! I like the adverts, because I watched one with my nan the other day and it was one of those, just give £2 a month to help these pandas. And my nan, she's an old school Dover nan, she's weathered, you know the look? She was once upset in 1972 and held on to that look. And we keep watching this advert and it pops up and she gets angry at the pandas, which is a weird thing to get angry at, isn't it? Because they're lovely. And she said, boy, don't donate any money to that charity. I said, why, Nan? She said, if it goes bust, those pandas are legally your responsibility. Has that happened to anyone? Anyone adopted a Bengal tiger, knock on the door? An elephant knocked on the door. One thing that happens is you change holidays. I ended up going on holidays to a place called Centre Park. Has anyone been? Yeah. 3 of you. Don't go again. No, did you have a good time? Oh, it's great. Enjoy it. But one of the things that happened is there was a ride called the Super Duper Dinghy Looper. And I queued for 35 minutes and I got to the top of the Super Duper Dinghy Looper. I'm in the trunks and out of nowhere this little 18-year-old lifeguard comes up to me and goes, excuse me mate, Excuse me, we need to have a little word. I went, I'm about to ride the super duper diggy looper. He went, yeah, how about you riding the super duper diggy looper? We need you to go on our scales. Scales! Like a Victorian oddity being waved from the town. He walks me over to the scales. I'm about to put my foot on it, and I look at him and I think, I can take you. And I knocked him out of the way and I rode the super duper. I took out 3 kids on the way down. Turns out they weren't fat shaming, it was health and safety fucking guidelines. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Adam Morrison Jones. If you enjoyed this, follow me.
I've been friends with Adam for a long time. We do the Edinburgh Fringe Festival together. What he didn't tell you there, and Adam, back me up, this is true. The reason he wasn't allowed, and he pushed him out the way, he actually got stuck going down.
I ain't lying, I fell on one of those kids quite hard. He's having a lot of therapy.
Oh, that wasn't a kid, it was me. That was how we first met. Right, ladies and gentlemen, just before we go for another break, if you do want to follow any of the acts, like I said, grab one of them yellow cards. And if you also grab one of those yellow cards, give it a scan. So there is a ticket deal. We do a deal for just the people in the room, just for tonight. It genuinely, I know I say this every single month, it genuinely does end tonight. So scan it. If you buy your tickets for next month, now you're going to save, it's about 70%, so it's well worth it. And the reason I do that is because I don't have to pay Facebook and you're in the room, so yeah. So just click one of them things, buy a ticket and it's job done, and then that way I can relax for the rest of April. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have a 10-minute break. Go grab a drink, but before you go, give it up for the brilliant James Alexander! Well done, Adam Morrison.